Music, acting, and now running the league. That's what Ice Cube's all about. A big-time sports fan and founder of BIG3 Basketball. Thrilled to have Ice Cube back here on the show. How you doing, Cube?
I'm good, man. It's always fun to be here.
I appreciate that. I appreciate having you here. Friday in Dallas, BIG3 playoffs start at the American Airlines Center, home of the Dallas Mavericks and home of the of BIG3 basketball playoffs. Some of the teams that are in this. I mean, you got coaches like Dr. J, Gary Payton, Michael Cooper, and one of my favorites, Nancy Lieberman.
Oh yeah, Nancy.
She's awesome.
She is
great.
She was great for our league. You know, we're so happy that she took the job.
Because you kicked Clyde into the commissioner.
Yeah,
spot,
yeah.
right?
Clyde got a promotion, and his league is actually doing better under Nancy. So I don't know.
I like it. I like it.
I don't know what that says about his coaching, but
yeah, I mean,
Clyde's a great guy.
Power's a top-ranked team coming into your playoffs here, and I was telling you this off the air. Nancy Lieberman, who I got to meet a few times when I worked at ESPN back in the day on SportsCenter. Then I got to know her better because she's really tight with Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
She and Deion are really tight friends.
I didn't know that, you know, until she, you know, we have our players and coaches promoting the league, and it's like, yo, tweet out that we're going to be on this week. And she's like, you want me to get Deion to do it? I'm like, Deion, the Deion I think you talking about? Yeah, Neon Deion, that's my man. So I'm like, okay, yeah, have him tweet. So, you know, what's cool about our league is so much history walking around there. You know, you might hear a story about the old ABA one day. You might hear a story about George Gervin, you know, serving them 63 points in 33 minutes one night, you know. And it's like these kind of things you don't get to hear, you know, normally, you know, just walking around. So it's very cool to be a part of this league.
Do you get starstruck? These guys ever?
No, I don't call it starstruck. I just call it much respect. You know, I give these dudes much respect. And, you know, I'm there to take care of them. You know, I'm there to make sure that they're happy, having fun, and competing at the high level, and they have all the tools they need to win. And so, you know, setting the stage up for these guys to do what they do, you know, has been a treat for me, because I'm usually the one, somebody set the stage and I come do what I do. But it's cool to be on the other side of that.
You know, and I'm taking a look at some of the players that are participating in the playoffs, and there's a ton of great names that are just come out at you. Baron Davis, Nate Robinson, Amari Stoudemire, just to name a few. One that just jump out at me is Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Yes.
Who you could say in many ways is the Colin Kaepernick of the NBA. What is he like? Does he sit here and watch what's going on in the NFL and think that happened to me? I mean, have you ever had any conversations with him about this?
I mean, he's an extremely humble man. I don't think he's a guy who has ever felt sorry for himself. You know, he's a man of conviction. And I think, you know, if he was the same guy doing the same thing right now, he would take the same stand. So he's a guy that gets so much respect in our league, because not only is he 49,
he's 49,
and his jumper is still as wet as anybody's jumper in the league, but he is just a strong, honorable, humble man. And I think everybody can respect people who are trying to live their life the right way.
Is he the oldest player that you have?
Yes. He's the oldest player in the league.
49?
49, and he's a problem out there. You know, for some of the, you know, the guys I've seen, you know, really have trouble keeping him in front of him. And if he gets an inch, he's hitting the bottom of the net. If you give him a little space, he's hitting the bottom. So guys try so hard not to give him that space.
Cube here on the Rich Eisen Show. So are you or anybody in BIG3 right now combing the NBA rosters right now, knowing that this is a possibility? Let's go after this guy for next year, or looking at training camps right now. If this guy doesn't make a team, we need to make a run to get this guy in the Big Three.
Yeah.
Recruitment, I guess.
Yes, our season is over in 2 weeks.
Right.
But now the playoffs, then the championship in Brooklyn. And after that, you know, we have our eye on guys who who we've been trying to recruit for the last 2 years. We're going to go at him again. And also new guys that we know are going to retire after this season in the NBA. We want them to step off the NBA court onto our court.
Give me a name. Come on.
I'm not giving you any names. Nope.
Any statistics you can give me that might give away a name?
I mean,
a hint. Just drop a hint. Who you would?
It's some great players out there that's kind of at the end of their NBA career, and we want them. And it's some that's already retired, and we want you. I saw Tim Duncan. Saw you playing out there in the Bahamas. Was it the Bahamas? Mm-hmm. Saw you out there playing the Virgin Islands, man. Hey. We need you in the Big Three. We need that in the Big Three.
Have you ever approached Kobe?
Yes.
And?
Every time.
And?
He always turned me down, but I don't care. Next time I see you, Kobe, I'm going to ask you again.
Because the juices have to flow with him still at some point, right?
I think so.
He's got a lot going on.
He does have a lot going on, and it may take him another year or so to get the itch, but whenever he get the itch, we here to scratch it.
Now, it's possible. Go ahead. Tell him what you just said in my ear. What do you think?
Kobe thinks he can still play, so he wants to be LeBron's sixth man this year.
Hey, I think he could do that, too, if he wanted to. I mean, he has a few years of rest. He gets himself back in shape. Why not?
Could you imagine? We have Jeannie Buss coming here on Wednesday. Maybe I'll
pitch that
idea. Why not?
Kick the tires on that.
I don't think it's only basketball, y'all. It's not like, guys coming back to be a brain surgeon, after retiring.
Yeah, but
it's only basketball. Come on back and have
Kobe
fun
fans
with
hate
it.
LeBron so much. Just seeing the two of them together would just blow everyone's mind.
I don't know why Kobe fans hate LeBron so much, because LeBron can't do nothing to Kobe's legacy, and Kobe can't do nothing to LeBron's legacy. They're individuals.
I agree.
They have their destiny in their own hands.
So why are they vandalizing murals?
Because it's
and
irrational. That's irrational.
Yeah, the mural was a bit much. I don't believe in messing up art. I think you're a scumbag for desecrating any art. But for the most part, saying like King of L.A. before you've won one game is just a bit much. It's a bit much, Mr. Painter.
Yeah, King of
It's
LA.
more of the painter's fault than LeBron or the fans or this. Okay. It's like, dude, King of L.A.? Come on now. Yeah, the king in L.A., the king is here, but King of L.A., that's a bit much.
It was a grammar thing.
That's
he
me.
Just chose the wrong word.
He should have had me up there. And it wouldn't have been no problems.
Then he'd have been right.
Yeah, then it would have been beautiful.
Would have nailed it. Wouldn't have got vandalized or anything.
Yeah, it would have been a, what they call historical monument that you can't touch.
How about KG? Have you reached out to him?
I reached out to KG. I think, these dudes get these. My phone keeps buzzing.
Because they're watching the Rich Eisen show. Who is
I can't talk to you right now.
You never know who that might be.
But,
that's a good point.
Is it Kobe?
It might be KG or Tim Duncan. But them guys, they got, they think they in media now. You know what I'm saying? And
Pierce?
We went after Pierce. We was this close with Pierce. And he got a damn job with ESPN. and I think he wants to sit and eat coffee cakes and go to ESPN and talk basketball. But come play. We want to see you back on the court.
That'll be amazing. That'll be fun.
We going after him, man. Rich, if you can make some phone calls for me,
well, good dude.
Holla at him.
There you go. Maybe they're hollering at you right now. Let's take a 60-second break. Come back. I do want to talk a little bit of what's going on in your career outside of Big 3 also. I want to know what's going on in any movies, any TV stuff that you're up to.
I ain't doing nothing but basketball.
Okay,
right
then. So we got that answer. We'll come back. There is some questions I do want to ask you. We play Celebrity True or False. We have seen some stuff about your movie and TV and music career that we want to know if it's true or false.
Okay, let's do it.
That's with Ice Cube, the founder of Big 3 Basketball. And we come back in 60 seconds. All right, a few more minutes here with the founder of Big 3 Basketball and one of the greatest musicians of all time, as well as some. I mean, you, Cube, I'm not just going to say this because you're sitting here. You are so damn funny in these movies. I mean,
thank you, man.
Jump Street, laugh out loud, funny.
Captain Dixon.
Captain Dixon in the Jump Street movies. Fantastic. Now, you say you're just focusing on hoops. You're not nobody's pitching you. You're not pitching anybody.
I mean, I'm doing behind the scenes work.
Okay.
I'm writing the next Friday movie.
I was about to say. Okay.
Yeah, I'm writing a couple other things for Universal. Gonna do this humbug movie for Netflix.
Okay.
Which is cool. I play Scrooge, so I don't know why they want me to play the Scrooge.
Oh, no.
Nicest dude you know.
Correct.
And so I got a few things in the works, but the world don't exist for this week and next week. Only thing exists is Big 3 basketball.
All right. And again, the playoffs start Friday in Dallas and culminate on the Friday the 24th of this month in Brooklyn and Barclays Center. And it can be all caught live on Fox at 8 p.m. Eastern time on those Friday nights. So now all that said, and we will revisit that. What did you think of Uncle Drew? Did you see Uncle Drew?
I didn't see Uncle Drew yet.
Okay.
I've been too busy. It came out the second week after, like our second week of the season. So like I said, man, when you being in sports is rough and tumble. You got to be ready.
Sure. No, I know that. The reason why I ask, it seems like these players have some serious comedy chops. Like they're really good.
I heard Nate Robinson is real good. Everybody calling him Boots. And he said, he hit me, I need to get Boots on the back of one of my jerseys. I'm like, Boots? Man, you kryptonite. What are you talking about? You're not Boots. You kryptonite from the slam dunk contest. And so he wanted to be called Boots, so now he's Boots.
I mean, C-Web was fantastic in this. Shaq,
this is what I hear.
I mean, Shaq's good, but Kyrie, he's got some serious comedy chops.
It's good to see these guys show that all their talents. We know them, on the basketball court, but it's cool when guys can show that they got a little more in the tank. Right. I remember Shaq used to rap, and it was pretty good. I think the only player with a gold record. So these guys are talented.
Now, in all honesty, do you think that gold record is because Shaq was very popular, or he had gold record talent rapping?
Hey, man, you could be popular. You can't make them buy it. So, obviously, you got 500,000 people that bought it. Hey, it got to count.
Okay.
It got to count.
Who's the best athlete doing that, performing, rapping, hip-hop, anything that you've seen? That you would say that he actually, or she, actually has that talent?
I mean, I think Damian Lillard is pretty good. I'm not really familiar with anybody else that's rhyming like to that level.
Have you ever heard Le'Veon Bell? You ever heard him?
Nah.
Yeah,
that's right.
Snoop apparently is helping him.
Well, that's dope. I mean, if Snoop gonna help you, he got a great shot to make some noise.
Yeah. Ice Cube here on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's play Celebrity True or False with the founder of Big 3 Basketball, please. Hit the...
Celebrity True.
Keeping it real.
Or false.
Okay, this is all from the internet, so we'll see if these are true or false with Ice Cube. Now, hold on a minute. Here's the first one. You actually own the Chevy Impala that your character Doughboy owned in Boys in the Hood. Do you still have that car?
False. I've never owned that car.
Never once?
No.
So that is false.
That's false.
Would you have wanted to own that Chevy Impala?
Not really. Not really.
Okay.
No.
All right. Very good. Next one. True or false? You have a 2-year diploma in architectural drafting. Is that true or false?
It's a certificate, and it was 1 year.
Just 1 year?
1 year. Yep. It was. They crammed 4 years into 1 year. Yeah.
Did you ever have designs, if you will, on being an architect at all?
I mean, no. I was doing it. I was into it. Then, like, the stuff we were doing with NWA started taking off.
Okay.
And the last thing I wanted to do was be at that school. I was ready to leave.
You were ready to take off.
But I stuck it out. I graduated, got my certificate, and I think, my mother hung it up somewhere, but I never looked at that thing since.
Which school was this?
It was called Phoenix Institute of Technology. I don't even know if it's there no more.
PIT?
PIT. Yep.
Man.
A fake DeVry.
Fake DeVry.
Yeah, it's like a fake DeVry.
Okay. Here's another. I got 2 more. Next one. You got the name Ice Cube from your brother because girls were calling the house asking for you all the time and that you were too cool for your age. True or false?
They were calling for him. It's true. They were calling for him, and I would pick up, trying to holler at him. I was like, man, he got a big head. You don't want to be with him. You want to be with me. I'm a little bro. And he found out. And back in the day, they would, if you had an old refrigerator, they would put it on the curb and, the junk man to come pick it up. And we had one on the curb down the street that was there for days. He was like, you know what? Slam your ass in that freezer at the end of the block. When they pull you out, you're going to be an ice cube. Kids die in freezers, right? So when I walked out the house, I didn't want nobody to call me O'Shea no more. I'm like, my name Ice Cube. And so it just stuck. They start calling me Cube and never called me O'Shea since. Yeah.
Last one. Jerry curl wigs used in Straight Outta Compton were valued at $15,000 each. True
Man,
or
how I'm
false?
supposed to know about a Jerry curl wig? We had the real deal. You know what I mean? Jerry did our curls back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about wigs and how much they cost. I'm pretty sure they're expensive. I've heard about gangs going in and stealing like wigs and extensions out of like nail shops and hair shops. So I don't think they cost $15,000. If they did, somebody got beat. Because them wigs, someone was kind of tired. They needed work.
Well, I'm just wondering if you were a producer of the film, you had to okay whether the wigs were
I did.
passable or not.
Yeah, I did. I was really pretty anal about that because some Jerry curl wigs can look comical, and this was no comedy, So
Yeah.
we had to make sure they look right, and it didn't look like the Soul Glow family from Coming to America.
Yeah. Wow. This is so we're mostly fake. Mostly fake information.
Yeah.
Go figure that.
Them dudes ain't had no real.
Figure that.
Not no real Jerry curls.
So again, the Big 3 playoffs start this Friday in Dallas. It'll be Power versus Tri-State, which is Nancy Lieberman's team, powered by Corey Maggette and Birdman Anderson and Big Baby Davis, against Dr. J's Tri-State, Amari Stoudemire, Nate Robinson, Jermaine O'Neal, Bonzi Wells, just to name a few. And then the three-headed monsters against Three's Company, Rashard Lewis, Mahmoud Abdullah, 49.
Yes.
Jeez. Kwame Brown, Salim Stoudemire for Gary Payton against Three's Company, Drew Gooden, DeMar Johnson, Baron Davis, Dante Jones for Michael Cooper, who knows a thing or two about shooting threes.
Michael Cooper definitely. He's got that team playing well. The playoffs are going to be great. This is the best part of the season when the best teams go at it and try to win that beautiful trophy.
And you can check it out on Fox Friday night, 8
Big
p.m.
Fox.
Eastern Time. Big Fox.
Not no FS1. Big Fox.
You know what FS1's called? Tell him what you call it. You call it.
I don't call you.
Call it that.
Little Fox and Big Fox.
Yeah, well,
Baby
I mean,
Fox,
Big
Baby Fox.
Yeah, I work at both of them though. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
Unless you work on Baby Fox, you'd be told like Baby this.
No.
You don't want to be called that.
Hey, man, baby foxes are sneaky. They'll bite you in the ass.
exactly, exactly.
Oh, man. And then again, Three's Company versus Three-Headed Monster, Tri-State versus Power, then go to Brooklyn on the 24th on Friday night.
Yeah, for the championship. So everybody watch. This is it's going to be great basketball, great action, and fun. We got some of the funniest dudes talking trash.
And what do you think of the Raiders before I let you go? What do you
I don't know. It's like Khalil Mack is not in camp.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
What's going on with that? I mean, they trade my favorite punter, and it's like I don't even have a favorite punter. I've never had a favorite punter except Ray Guy, but they traded like
Marquette King.
Yeah, he was fun, man. So I don't know what the hell's going on over there. I gotta get over there and see what's going on. I can't wait till this basketball season is over.
All right.
So I can focus on my Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders are. Hold on a minute. Let me get a week one. The Raiders. Oh, that's the first Monday night. Rams at Raiders. Monday night. Your season's way done by then.
I'm there.
In the black hole on that Monday night.
I'm there.
All right.
there.
Maybe we'll have you on after that game, and you can
let's
tell
do
us
it.
what you saw. Hey, have a great playoffs.
Thank you, Rich.
Come back anytime.
For sure, man.
At Ice Cube on Twitter. Again, check out the Big 3 coming up this Friday in Dallas on Fox at 8 Eastern. Big Fox with the finals on Friday the 24th.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.